And that's a great point, don't these guys? They want the money, they want the greatness, and it looks like they're going to be able to team up tonight.
Okada offering the hand to Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita declining the handshake, but
I don't think that's a surprise, but I really think Takeshita should have shook his hand.
They're ribbing on the square. If you've ever been in a locker room in your godforsaken career, you'd know what that is.
A raucous crowd joining us here in Vancouver. A lot of history, not only between Konosuke Takeshita and Don Callis, excuse me, and Kazuchika Okada of the Don Callis family. These two men have teamed together 3 times last year, picking up victories in 2 of those 3 matches, but also history between Konosuke Takeshita and the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega, and was part of the elite. He brought in Konosuke Takeshita to All Elite Wrestling from DDT Wrestling in Japan, but then the history between Kazuchika Okada and the Young Bucks even more pronounced. Okada, when he was on his excursion in the early years of his New Japan Pro Wrestling career, he found common friends in Matt and Nick Jackson. Their relationship throughout the careers of the Bucks in New Japan Pro Wrestling, they were very, very close. And then Okada, after his arrival in AEW, was almost like a third brother for Matt and Nick Jackson until Okada turned his back on the Bucks and joined up with you, Don.
Yeah, no, he made a business decision, and his life and career have been so much better in the last year with me than it was with the Bucks.
Yeah, very simply, they felt like that Okada was family to them, and Okada says his family is the Don Callis family.
Then they're marks if they thought that. I hate to say it. It's not the first time I've said that about the Bucks, okay? Very, very simple. Okada made a business decision. The Bucks are like a brainworm. They infect anyone they're near, and they bring everybody down around them.
I think Okada's a great protege for you, Don, because both of you are great manipulators. And we've seen that on many levels. Look at this.
Nick Jackson, 2-for-1 offense there on the Don Callis family.
Nick Jackson's a great athlete. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Very impressive young man.
I don't know if the fans noticed, but Don Callis is wearing a pink armband. Hashtag Kyle Fletcher Strong, I believe is what you said this past Wednesday.
Oh, look at that. It's a slight spread.
We're doing it all for Kyle.
Doing it all for Kyle.
Of course.
Bucks double hammer throw, sends Takeshita in. He ducks underneath. Standing switch by Matt Jackson. Takeshita will boot up into the face. Standing switch once again. Jackson, Nick Jackson.
But it takes 2 of them to get him over.
Of course, it's tag team wrestling, for crying out loud, Don.
Takeshita driven over the top. The Young Bucks have cleared the ring.
But Okada doing the right thing, trying to calm things down on the outside.
Look at
Take
this.
away the momentum of the Young Bucks. Watch out!
Matt and Nick Jackson inside the
Whoa,
ring.
whoa.
Takeshita on the floor. What a risk! Taken by Nick Jackson, and Don Callis runs for the high ground.
Dropped the headset, ran over behind Doc Sampson. Look at this. What a coward.
They're going to end things quickly.
Look at, wait a second, Okada. The fake out by Nick Jackson.
That was tremendous.
Caught Okada on the drop kick, and drop kick senton combination.
That's what you call knowing your opponent, who at one time was a close family member of yours.
Now the drop kick. Takeshita on the floor.
Oh, wow.
What a great counter by Okada.
Once again, knowing your opponent.
Yeah, that cuts both ways, Tony. That's just what I was thinking. Okada, able to pull one over on Matt and Nick Jackson, and seemingly taking quite a bit of pleasure in it, Nigel.
Smile on the face of the Rainmaker. Cover in the center of the ring. Really is a dream team. Takeshita, Okada. As the Young Bucks look to try to get back into title contention after coming up a little short against the AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR. In their hometown, pretty much, Los Angeles, California, with their whole crowd there.
And Don, thus far, Takeshita and Okada working together extremely well, but boot by Takeshita.
Wow. Was it ever? That cleaned out Matt Jackson.
I don't want to get into words like bounty, but
Bounty?
there is some money on the line if someone can bring me Nick Jackson's right eye tonight as a souvenir.
Wow.
Well, Don,
Wow.
wait a second, Takeshita.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Takeshita, and the referee's attention. Callis gouging the eyes of Matt Jackson. Referee Rick Knox couldn't see any of it.
And now Takeshita throwing his finger into the fray as well.
Don, you are a horrible human being. Wow.
Don Callis creating a pitched battle for Matt and Nick Jackson.
With the damage to the eye, Matt Jackson is going to have a terrible time trying to defend against any offense. 50% of his view, perhaps, at this point.
Don, welcome back to the desk.
I'm going to have to wash this finger, maybe get it disinfected. It was right in his eye.
Yeah, boy, was it. Well, I know. Was it ever. Don, you talk about a bounty on Matt Jackson. Is that what you were talking about?
Well, I said on Nick Jackson's eyes.
Cover.
He almost collected it himself.
Now, you're still upset about losing that $1 million to the Young Bucks.
Should I not be?
Well, yeah, you should be.
Well, Takeshita and Okada, in my estimation, working together extremely well. And I know, Don, you've got your personal reasons, your business reasons for targeting the Young Bucks, but there could be championship reasons for targeting Matt and Nick Jackson. Okada, Takeshita. To the outside, Takeshita.
Oh, nice move by Takeshita.
It certainly was.
That's the boot.
Take him out, Take.
Matt Jackson lands on the apron.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the cutter.
Yeah, but landed right on his tailbone on the floor, guys. Matt Jackson has had back issues for the last 4 or 5 years, off and on.
We've covered that at length, Don. I know you're very familiar with that.
Gotta get there and make the tag.
But
Great job. Great job, Okada.
How smart is Okada? I mean, Nigel, come on.
Yeah, perfect timing from Okada.
Okada is literally doing it all right now. Takeshita's down from that stunner on the floor.
Okada was putting on the head and knocking.
Oh, this got a... Okada as a young buck, never seen this before.
Bucks have the ugliest gear in the business, so he's mocking them right now. Look at him. What a fiery young baby face. This is great.
Nigel, you talk about the vision problems of Matt Jackson.
Look at this.
I was going to say.
He's not that bad.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, wait a second.
A super kick. Takeshita charging in. Wow. Exploder from Takeshita. Leg is hooked, and Matt Jackson able to beat the count.
I think he landed on that lower back tailbone once again, did Matt.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a comedy interlude there for Takeshita and Okada. But now back to serious business, and one would have to think if the Young Bucks are unable to get the win here, they'll take even further steps away from regaining the AEW Tag Team titles.
Great right hands by Matt Jackson.
Jackson rolls through, rolls back. Kazudora now double bulldog for Matt Jackson.
Yeah, but Matt Jackson again lands on his tailbone. And that hurt him as much as it did his opponents.
He's very close to making the tag. Gonna make it, yes.
Might have to replace Matt Jackson with one of the other brothers.
Tag made, and now Nick Jackson throwing right hands. Both members of the opposition. He was opened up. Takeshita caught him in the body with a kick. Nick Jackson lands on his feet, though. Okada and Takeshita. Meeting of the minds. Wow, rolling off the back.
Never seen that.
Of Takeshita. Getting Okada with the shot, and now Takeshita up on that sidestep.
Accidental, incidental.
Shoulder tackle by Nick Jackson.
Look at Nick Jackson.
Wow, backstabber on Takeshita.
That was as good a sequence as you're going to find in any match.
Kazuchika once again into a cutter by Nick Jackson. Leg is hurt, cover's made, but Takeshita there intervenes.
Nick Jackson's on his game tonight, gentlemen. You got to agree with that.
What great teamwork there by Takeshita and Okada. Takeshita specifically, perfect timing, saving his partner.
Certainly have been able to put the differences aside, Okada and Takeshita.
Watch out now.
Shoulder tackles, opposite side of the ring by the Young Bucks now. Stepping through. Stereo sharpshooters from Matt and Nick Jackson. Okada and Takeshita in some trouble here, Don.
Who's the legal man?
Rick Knox.
No, it must be Okada and Takeshita saying no.
Okada was going to tap.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. See, they're trying to shake each other out of the mindset of tapping. This is great teamwork. Look at that.
Desperate crawl made to the ropes to force the break.
I got to agree with that, Don. That is great teamwork.
We'll push each other. I might slap you a little bit to wake you up out here, Shivani.
He needs it.
Please do, Don. Shut up, Nigel.
We're doing this for Kyle. Kyle's sitting at home. We don't know when he's coming back, but we're doing it for him.
No,
he's in our hearts.
Takeshita's doing it for a title shot for the International Championship with Okada. That's what he's doing it for.
What do you know, Shivani?
And the money.
Well, we heard both Okada and Takeshita telling Kyle Fletcher he was their friend. Whoa!
Look at Takeshita battering both Matt and Nick Jackson. Intercepts the super kick.
Whoa.
15% for the Bucks. Elbow strike. Matt Jackson on the move, but Takeshita was ready for him. Roundhouse kick.
Watch out, here we go.
Break it. The neck breaker, but left himself open for a super kick. Takeshita, high boot into the jaw. Looking for the Blue Thunder, perhaps. Matt Jackson able to avoid it. Takeshita overcommits, kind of stuck up in the ropes. And now,
good God.
Taken out of the ropes.
You can't let them get going like this.
Okada springs in and is welcomed by a pair of boots.
The Young Bucks have certainly found their second wind.
Here we go.
Matt and Nick Jackson, opposite sides of the ring. Full-time elbow drop combination.
Come on, guys.
Matt covers, but Takeshita able to kick out.
Takeshita too big and long for Matt Jackson to hold that pin.
Yeah, you're right, but this is phenomenal. I'm just absolutely amazed at all four athletes, what they've been able to do in this match, because it's been going back and forth. No team is getting much of an advantage at all. It's amazing.
The dream matchup in anyone's book. Wait a second, here we go. The second attempt from the Young Bucks.
But Okada
the second time Okada
was ready for it. Now Takeshita reverses.
Look at this now.
Okada and Takeshita in tandem.
That's the end.
Cover made. And
Wow.
Matt Jackson barely out the back door there.
There's a deep cover by Takeshita after driving Matt down. And Don, your two men have the three-time former AEW World Tag Team Champions reeling right now.
Of course they do. We are bigger, stronger, faster. As good as the Bucks are, we're that much better.
Takeshita
trying to put things beyond the hopes of the former AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Good job by Matt fighting this off, but oh yeah.
Okada is charging up the ropes. Matt caught him in with the back elbow. Now Matt to the top. Takeshita upsets the balance.
Oh boy.
Break his neck.
It's not going to be good for Matt Jackson.
Long way down.
Takeshita. Oh! Avalanche German suplex by the Alpha.
Get the backup brother in here.
No! What a job by Nick. What a drop kick. Holy smokes.
Here he comes.
So many match.
Rainmaker. No! But Takeshita caught him with the knee. And now Takeshita. Power drive.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
2, no! Nick Jackson pushes the pile. hopes alive.
The last bit of energy that Nick Jackson had, he used it in desperation to break up that pin.
Nick Jackson thrown 3/4 of the way across the ring. There's now the decision hanging in the balance.
Just the opening match. Just the opening match.
There we go.
Okada legal alongside Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks. Talked about the relationship, the former friendship between Matt and Nick Jackson. Kazuchika Okada, a very bitter pill for them to swallow, being matched up against Okada here tonight.
Going for his elbow, I'm sure. Yep.
Okada on target with the elbow drop, but
we've seen this before so many times.
Never gets old. Takeshita Ichiban. Okada, #1.
Okada perhaps poised to deliver a rainmaker.
I thought Matt Excalibur was out on his feet, but he got out of that with a couple back elbows.
Tombstone attempt, no. Ooh, rising knee strike. Okada on the side of the head. Now the waist lock. Okada desperately clinging on to the top rope.
Oh, here comes Takeshita.
Takeshita, German suplex.
Great power there.
Matt Jackson.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
my God. Oh, that's phenomenal. What athleticism.
They are crammed in here at the Rogers Arena. And this match, one of the reasons why.
Boom! Takeshita weaves, super kick, catches the alpha, but the blue thunder bomb catches Matt Jackson. Oh wait, Nick off his brother's back, Canadian destroyer. But Takeshita, he hit both.
He sure did. He cleaned both out. And the fans standing again. Oh my God, this is magnificent. It really is.
It's a feeling you only get here in AEW.
All four men struggling to beat the referee's 10 count.
Fans are helping Rick Knox. Sometimes has a hard time getting all the way to 10.
But all four men find their feet now, exchanging with fists and elbows. Okada changing levels, uppercut on Matt Jackson. Takeshita battering Nick into the ropes.
Just like that.
What the hell, Don? You better get out there.
It's okay. They're just letting a little steam off here. It's
letting a little steam.
That's a lot of steam.
You're not kidding, it is. You better do something about this.
watch out for Nick.
Things going from bad to worse for the... No! I'm going to say, for Takeshita Okada, but
no problem.
They caught Matt Jackson charging in. A jumping knee and a drop kick.
Matt is in big trouble here.
Say the least.
Matt being ping-ponged. Now Rainmaker. Ooh, Okada.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, they collided heads.
Collided heads. Now the roll-up, too. Okada.
Whoa!
Takeshita. The knee landed on
Was that
Okada.
an accident?
Reverse Hurricane Run on Takeshita.
Oh, look at this. Look at this stuff.
Oh, wow. What a freaking counter.
Konosuke Takeshita, he was ready for it. And now looking for raging fire. No, Okada brings Matt back down to... Oh, Rainmaker!
This is starting to break down.
Boy, Don, this is something else on so many levels.
Oh, no. Super kicks to Okada. And duck. T.E. trigger. 2. No, Okada.
You just got to say, brother, that's the heart of a champion coming out of that.
What a stun.
Okada is great.
Wow.
Oh, but wait a second. Third time.
Oh,
And still, the Young Bucks denied. Oh, wait a second.
What's Takeshita doing here now?
What's he not doing?
Oh, he let him go, Gaza! He let him go!